Thank you for joining us today. If we haven't yet met, I'm the Reverend Jennifer Brower, and on behalf of my colleagues on the ministry team of the Unitarian Universalist Congregation at Shelter Rock, the Reverend Dr. Natalie Fenimore and the Reverend Jay Brooks, it's my privilege to welcome you to this Ritual of Remembrance. We gather here through our devices to create holy ground. For holy is that place where lives touch, love moves, sorrow can be shared, compassion is stirred, and hope grows. As we enter into this time together, we kindle the flame of our chalice, the symbol of Unitarian Universalism. The chalice represents many things, but among them it represents the cup of life from which all people of all faiths and philosophies drink. And the flame that is kindled within is the light of the eternal, which burns within each of us. We set this time apart as sacred by kindling this flame. Today we remember and mourn those whose lives were cut short by hatred expressed through a carefully orchestrated act of extreme violence. We grieve deeply with those who lost loved ones in this sudden and tragic way. We honor the courageous sacrifices of the first responders and recall the bravery of the passengers and crew on United Airlines Flight 93. We remember the civilians and military personnel killed when American Airlines Flight 77 tore into the Pentagon. And we offer prayers and meditations and hopes for our nation and for all people of the global community of which we are a part. In some ways, our world seems so changed in these 20 years since 9/11, 2001. We come to this moment today bearing the burdens of our unique experiences of that day and with very full hearts. Although I have served in Manhasset on Long Island for 20 years now, and it's where my child was born and is being raised, I am a native Manhattanite, born and raised there. I was serving a church in Midtown Manhattan on September 11th, 2001. Talking about the streets and places, the subways and the people of Manhattan is like talking about my family. At 8:46 a.m. on September 11th, 2001, I was writing a personal check. I remember exactly where I was standing. The home in Staten Island where I was living shook, and my pen lurched across that paper rectangle. I could not imagine what had happened. How could the house shake like that? Almost immediately, the telephone rang. The caller told me to turn on my television. It was the last telephone call in or out for many, many hours. I could not reach the congregation I served or my colleagues. I went to the Staten Island ferry terminal to offer care to rescued survivors. I stood and waited. They did not come. Instead, I watched the towers fall. Nothing has been the same in my heart since then. Today, as people of all faiths and philosophies, we've gathered in reflection and remembrance. We join together in looking back 20 long years, knowing just where we were, thinking about our friends and our loved ones. It seems a lifetime ago, and just like yesterday. And today, as we reflect and remember, we look forward. Today we call upon the Spirit of life that dwells within and beyond us and between us to hold us and strengthen us, to comfort us, and to guide us ever onward. From this time spent together digitally, may we each find some of what we need to continue in our healing, so that we may better serve and heal the world.
All I wanted was to get on the plane, fly there, do the work, come home again. Home to the little ones counting the school-filled hours and waking in the parentless night. All I wanted was to write the memorandum I didn't finish yesterday, read the paper, maybe sleep a little on the long flight, just get there and get back. I didn't want the unexpected turn, the sickening instability, the skewed view of the city streets too near. I didn't want to be some madman's weapon scything and shining in the bright sunlight. I said no just as the one in the aisle said yes, and I saw the woman look up from her desk. I didn't want anything except to come home to you, my little ones, my darlings, my loves. All I wanted.
am a World Trade Center tower, standing tall in the clear blue sky, feeling a violent blow in my side, and I am towering inferno of pain and suffering, imploding upon myself and collapsing to the ground. May I know peace.
I am a terrified passenger on a hijacked airplane, not knowing where we are going or that I'm riding on fuel tanks that will be instruments of death. And I am a worker arriving at my office, not knowing that in just a moment, my future will be obliterated. May I know peace.
I am a pigeon in the plaza between the two towers, eating crumbs from someone's breakfast that have fallen to the ground. When fire rains down on me from the skies. And I am a bed of flowers, admired daily by thousands of tourists, now buried under 5 stories of rubble. May I know peace.
I am a firefighter sent into dark corridors of smoke and debris on a mission of mercy, only to have it collapse around me. And I am a rescue worker, risking my life to save lives, who is very aware that I may not make it out alive. May I know peace.
I am a survivor who has fled down the stairs and out of the building to safety, who knows that nothing will ever be the same in my soul again. And I am a doctor in a hospital treating patients burned from head to toe, who knows that these horrible images will remain in my mind forever. May I know peace.
I'm a tourist in Times Square looking up at the giant television screens, thinking that I am watching a disaster movie as I watch the Twin Towers crash to the ground. And I am a New York woman, sending emails to friends and family to let them know that I am safe. May I know peace.
I am a piece of paper that was on someone's desk this morning, and now I am debris scattered by the winds across lower Manhattan. And I am a gravestone in the yard at Trinity Church, covered with soot from the buildings that once stood proudly above me. Death meeting death. May I know peace.
I am a dog sniffing in the rubble for signs of life, doing my best to be of service. And I am a blood donor waiting in line to make a simple but very needed contribution for the victims. May I know peace.
I am a resident in an apartment in downtown New York who's been forced to evacuate my home. And I am a resident of an apartment uptown who's walked 100 blocks home in a stream of other refugees. May I know peace.
I am a family member who has just learned that someone I love has died. And I am a pastor who must comfort someone who has suffered a heartbreaking loss. May I know peace.
I am a loyal American who feels violated and vows to stand behind any military action it takes to wipe terrorists off the face of the earth. And I am a loyal American who feels violated and worries that people who look and sound like me are all going to be blamed for this tragedy. May I know peace.
I am a frightened city dweller who wonders whether I will ever feel safe in a skyscraper again. And I am a pilot who wonders whether there will ever be a way to make the skies truly safe. May I know peace.
I am the owner of a small store with 5 employees that has been put out of business by this tragedy. And I am an executive in a multinational corporation who is concerned about the loss of doing business in a terrorized world. May I know peace.
I am a visitor to New York City who purchases postcards of the World Trade Center Twin Towers that are no more. And I am a television reporter trying to put into words the terrible things I have seen. May I know peace.
I am a citizen of the world, glued to my television set, fighting back my rage and fears and tears and despair at these terrible events. And I am a person of faith, struggling to forgive the unforgivable, praying for the consolation of those who have lost loved ones, calling upon the merciful beneficence of God, Yahweh, Allah, the Spirit, the higher power, the Most High. May I know peace.
I am a child of God who believes that we are all children of God and we are all part of each other. May we all know peace.
Give us the peace of the mountain. Oh, give us the patience of the tree. Give us the open arms of the heavens. Give us the passion of the sea. Teach us the music of the river. Teach us the kindness of a breeze. Teach us the harmony of a rainbow. Teach us to sing like wind in the trees. Show us the love as deep as the ocean. Show us the sea us the music of the river. Teach us the kindness of the breeze. Teach us the harmony of the rainbow. Teach us to sing like wind in the trees. Show us the love as deep as the ocean. Show us the secrets of the storm. Show us the courage in a mother's heart. Show us the wisdom in our bones. Give us the peace of the mountain.
Try to praise the mutilated world. Remember June's long days and wild strawberries, drops of rosé wine. The nettles that methodically overgrow the abandoned homesteads of exiles. You must praise the mutilated world. You watched the stylish yachts and ships. One of them had a long trip ahead of it, while salty oblivion awaited others. You've seen the refugees going nowhere. You've heard the executioners sing joyfully. You should praise the mutilated world. Remember the moments when we were together in a white room and the curtains fluttered. Return in thought to the concert where music flared. You gathered acorns in the park in autumn and leaves eddied over earth's scars. Praise the mutilated world. And the gray feather a thrush lost, and the gentle light that strays and vanishes and returns.
We have gathered here on holy ground. For holy is the ground upon which our lives are lived, every single moment of them. Holy is that place where our lives touch. Our personal story merges into a shared story. Holy is the place where love can grow and blossom, where sorrow can be shared, where compassion is stirred, where hope moves, where we encourage and console one another. Holy is the place where we now stand. May we carry that with us in all the days ahead. So may it be.
When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. breathe.